Welcome to the market color once again for today, the 5th of March 2025. We're going to be looking at the following currencies during the period of this market colors. First off, we're going to be looking at gold against the dollar, and then we'll be looking at the yen baskets, also looking at GBPJPY and EURJPY on today's session. So starting off with gold against the dollar. Now if you look at gold on the daily time frame, you see that gold is looking like it's going to start making some retracement. Now our objective earlier on of seeing gold around 3,000 price point wasn't met last week, so we might not be seeing it trade into that region this week. Instead, what we are anticipating that might happen is that this place will become the inducement for price to chip when it's trading to this new price point of 3,000 level. So for now, we're seeing that gold has broken structure to the downside. But then on the daily time frame, looking at the long-term swing on the daily time frame, it's looking like price may just be resuming another round of buys for gold, especially with what is going on the dollar side of things. We've seen that the dollar has been dumping from the first session of the analysis today, and currently we're expecting to see what's going to become of gold. Now gold is looking like it has gotten strength, same like other foreign currencies, GBPUSD and EURUSD, but right now we might see gold trade all the way to this level here before it starts selling again. So this 3,000 price point may be looking nearer than we thought it's going to be. So now for today's analysis on gold, looking at the daily time frame, seeing that gold has swept all this liquidity that are residing around this level. Right now, with what's going on the dollar, I would have to remain bullish on gold because I don't want to be the contrarian in this aspect, because the dollar is selling heavily and I would not want to be the one taking the opposite direction on gold. So for the daily time frame, gold is still maintaining its bullish bias. As you can see, the bullish trend is all the way to the upside, but on the 4-hour time frame, it's doing quite the opposite, because we've seen it break structure here. We've also seen it break structure here. So one thing that I'm looking forward to see on gold today is how that is going to continue buying and trade all the way above. You can see that liquidity has been created all the way right here. You can see that liquidity has been created right here. So one of the things that we might be seeing on gold anytime soon is to see price trade and take out these highs and then trade into our point of interest, which is around 1,000 price points. So that is one of the things I'm expecting to play out on gold today. So looking at the 1-hour time frame, you can see that it has been forming the buy trend since it broke this structure right here. We've been on a buy trend on gold, and it has been mitigating itself, even though not as much as we would have wanted. Like in this case, it didn't return all the way here, and in this other case here, it didn't return all the way here. But then we can be keeping an eye on gold to see what's going to start out today's session. But I'm optimistic that it's going to be a buy. So we'll be looking to buy gold all the way to 2,950 to take out that liquidity there, and then looking to buy it all the way to 3,000 price point. So that is my expectation on gold for today. I would want to see gold retrace somewhere here, and then I'll be taking a buy from there. So from here, I want to see gold take a trade into this level, and then I'll be looking forward to a buy, because of this other block right here. The bullish order block might attract gold back to this level and then send it back up. So for gold today, I'm looking to take a buy from where I just highlighted. All right, so that is what I'm looking out for on gold. I would have wanted to show you the path so you see like this, and then trade above. So let's switch to the 1-hour time frame so you see where I'm targeting. So I'm targeting all these highs above here. So I'll keep buying gold once it trades into this place. Now the reason for my analysis on gold mostly is based on what is going on the dollar. We've had another analysis on the dollar, and we've seen that the dollar is seriously tanking. So we would not want to be the ones on the opposite direction of what the dollar is doing. The dollar is giving us clear insight, so I would want to follow that insight of the dollar and trade other foreign currencies, gold inclusive, to that direction. So for that reason, when we see the dollar tanking, you should be buying gold in that regard. So we're looking out for buys on gold. Once gold trades into this level, we should expect another round of buy. So you can take your buys from there and trade it all the way. Let me show you the price range. So this is about from here to all the way here. Okay, this is about 160 pips on gold. So you can quickly grab this guy, and then when price has taken out that high, we should expect another retracement to continue buying. So for me this morning on gold, I'm expecting to buy, and this is where I want to buy from, the other block that I just highlighted right here. Okay, so that's that for gold. Now for the yen basket, on the daily time frame of the yen basket, we notice that the yen basket has given us a very brief retracement, retracing into this former mitigation, this old mitigation block right here. But right now, I'm expecting the yen basket to resume its buys, as we're targeting some of these places as liquidities. First off is this guy here. Okay, this is the first liquidity point that I'm expecting on the yen basket. So we still have a long way to go, so we should not just be rushing the buy. We should be patient with it, expect retracements and then continuation. So for the yen basket, I'm expecting it to continue buying from where it currently is. Now if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it shows us that clearly, where we have this place here as a bullish order block right here. Okay, so right here being a bullish order block, we're expecting the yen basket to resume its buy from this level here. The bullish order block is on the 4-hour time frame, so it's a good higher time frame for us to reference in our analysis. So I'm expecting yen basket to resume its buy from here. So with respect to that, we'd have to look at GBPUSD, GBPJPY and EURJPY, so that we know what we're expecting from those guys. Now on GBPJPY, you can see that we still have a long way to go. This is our point of interest. We want to see how price is going to treat this level here. We want to see price possibly take it out, right? And then on EURJPY, we also want to see price take out this place completely. Now what happened there was a stop hunt earlier on. So we saw a stop hunt on EURUSD because price didn't quite close below it, so it's not strong enough to signify that the whole liquidity has been taken out. So as this has happened on EURUSD, I expect that to happen also on GBPUSD. So this is giving me more confidence in taking a GBPJPY sell rather than a EURJPY sell, because EURJPY has achieved the objective we're looking out for, but GBPJPY hasn't. So I'll be looking forward to take it because there's more space to grab liquidity on GBPJPY than on EURJPY. I mean, we're looking at about 750 pips in one direction. So if that plays out, that should be a very fantastic trade for us all who will be jumping on that trade. So let me show you something quickly. Okay, so if we're taking a trade from here, we should be targeting somewhere around here. So that's going to be a very, very good swing trade if it when it finally plays out, because I am very optimistic that it's going to play out. So we can quickly look at GBPJPY on the lower time frame. Let's start from the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame of GBPJPY, we can see that it has grabbed some liquidity, but still it didn't close very well above here. So I'm expecting GBPJPY sell from where price currently is. Okay, so on the 1-hour time frame and on the 15 minutes time frame, all we would want to wait for, because we've seen that price has already traded all the way above and given a minor bullish trend on the lower time frame. What I want to wait for is a structural shift. I want to see a structural shift on GBPJPY for 15 minutes time frame before I take my position. Okay, one of the places I would want to see it break with regards to that structural shift is here, and then I'm expecting a sweep, possible sweep of this liquidity, because if you remember, sometime for those who attended the last FX bootcamp, we told you that when you see a consolidation like this, sometimes you might see a manipulation and then an expansion. So the manipulation and expansion may take place right here before we see GBPJPY sell off. So we might see something like this, the sweep here and then the expansion. So there's been consolidation, we would see a manipulation that will sweep out all this liquidity and then an expansion to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting to play out on GBPJPY. So either you move like this to the downside and then to the downside, or you move from here to break this structure and then continue trading to the downside. Either of these two, I'll just wait. Anyone that first happens, I'll use that as my entry signature for GBPJPY and then trade it to the downside. So for GBPJPY, I'm expecting a sell today, and I've shown you how and where I'll be entering this trade from. Okay, so I just feel an urge to mark this out. Okay, all right, now that we've marked it out, all right, so either I see GBPJPY sweep here, I'll sell it. If it doesn't sweep there, if I see break of structure and minor structure shift showing the sell trend, I'll take a sell from here all the way to the downside. So I hope you're able to take advantage of that. So replicate this chart or this markup on your own chart so that when GBPJPY is playing out, you're going to make the money together. All right, so that is that for GBPJPY. Now for EURJPY, now let's observe something. You see what I was expecting to play out on GBPJPY. You can see that it has played out exactly like that on EURJPY, where I told you that you would see a push to the upside to sweep all the liquidity that is residing above. Do you see how EURJPY has gone to sweep all the liquidity residing above? Now on EURJPY, it's looking very clear and very juicy for a good sell. So what we'll just be expecting on EURJPY right now is the next push to the downside. Once you see a minor structure shift on EURJPY to the downside, then we'll be selling. When we say minor structure shift, we want to see price break this low here. So this is looking more like a higher low. We want to see price break this low, form a lower low. So to form something like this, we want to see price form something like this, break this low, and then return back here. Around this area here, when price returns back to this level, this place I have marked, we're going to be selling EURJPY to the downside. Okay, so it has done the consolidation, it has done the manipulation. All we're waiting for right now is the expansion. So once that plays out, we'll wait for it to give us a brief retest into this level, and then we'll sell EURJPY to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting to play out on EURJPY, and I am very confident about this pattern playing out to our direction. All right, so either of these two, either GBPJPY does its own, we'll sell it to the downside. If EURJPY completes its own steps, we'll also join it to the downside. So for EURJPY, I'm looking to sell it based on the analysis I've given you. So this is like a live trade call. Set your parameters and replicate this markup on a charting platform. So when it's playing out, you can also take advantage of it. All right, and then for GBPJPY, I'm expecting a sell as well, and we want to see the manipulation after the consolidation and then an expansion. So this is the consolidation, waiting for the manipulation and the expansion. When it returns into this level here, I will be selling GBPJPY. So this is something like this. So this is what I'm expecting to play out on GBPJPY. Okay, all right, so this level here, this is where we're going to take our entry on GBPJPY and on EURJPY. And then for gold, we're expecting to see gold trade into our other block right here, and then we'll take our buys to the upside. We're targeting 2,950 as our last take profit. First take profit is going to be 2,927. The last one is going to be 2,950 before we look for another entry to take price all the way to 3,000 price point. Okay, so I hope this analysis was concise, and I hope everyone is able to take advantage of it as it's playing out. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to send your questions on the comment section or on the chat box so that we can attend to it. And if you want to learn to trade the market just like we do here on the market color, and you want to learn how to replicate this analysis methods and this strategy on your various other preferred pairs, maybe you want to learn to use it on BTC against USD or any other pair that has not been analyzed, then you should do well to sign up for the FX Bootcamp. Send us a DM or just send a comment or leave a chat with us, and then we're going to walk you through how to get registered for that and teach you the best trading methodology you can ever find anywhere. I wish you good luck and I wish you good trading. Cheers and God bless.